I'm sure there's a lot of people that are skeptical about meditation like I was, but there's another kind of meditation that I really, really like that I would strongly recommend people try once they get into meditation, and that's loving kindness meditation, or what the Buddhists call Metta, M-E-T-T-A, Metta meditation. And it's essentially wishing other people happiness, wishing people peace, wishing good things on other people. And when I first heard about this, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so silly. Because the first time I did this meditation, the first thing I had to think about was somebody that I had a completely uncomplicated, loving relationship, and there was no problems. I was thinking of my daughter, and I was wishing her well, and it was very, very easy. Then you think of somebody that you're neutral about and do the same thing. And then you think about somebody you really, really don't like. So I was thinking about like my worst enemies and, certain politicians that I don't like. And I'm sitting there wishing them well, wishing them peace, wishing them happiness, and thinking, God dang, at the same time, I can't believe I'm doing this. But amazingly, Sammy, what I found was for the rest of the day, I would just be in a much happier, much better mood. It's almost like you're reprogramming your brain, instead of thinking negative thoughts, to think positive and loving thoughts. So talk a little bit about loving kindness and metta meditation.
Notice what you just said. You can stay mad, angry of all these judgment thought you have of all these people. That's all about you. When you learn to have more compassionate, practicing this metta meditation, it's about them. When you begin to focus on serving others, giving others, whether it's through prayer, through thought, it doesn't matter what it is. That's the power of you now actually elevate your cortisol in your brain. It makes you feel good. So a couple of things. Dr. Emoto wrote a book called Message from Water. You want to talk about the power of meditation, how it affects you? Basically, what he did was he wrote the word love, put it on top of a pan of water, and he wrote the word hate, put it on top of a pan of water, and then he basically put it in the freezer. Once the water is frozen, he looked at the crystals and he analyzed it. The one with the love, you can see how powerful, how brilliant the crystal of the water is. The one with the word hate, you could see it's yellowish, it's not perfect circle or not perfect triangle. You can start to see the difference. Then he did all sorts of exercise. He got a group of kids with cooked rice, putting it on the window. Every day the kids would come, wow, you look so beautiful. Wow, you look so delicious. And then the same windowsill on the other side, you are so ugly, I hate you and whatnot. And guess what? One that sent thoughts of hate and anger get moldy much faster. Think about it. We're composed 70 to 86% water in our body. What you think about, how you judge, holding all the anger, whatever you just talked about, how can it not affect our body? That's why the word disease is actually two words. Dis-ease of the body. We accumulate all this muck in our body because we're constantly judging. So by sending this loving metta thought, you're actually changing the whole metaphysical manifestation of your body, how you heal, how you stay healthy. That's the key.
That's a great way to put it, Sammy. And you were talking about negative emotions, and actually the Buddhists have a way of describing emotions not as negative and positive, but as skillful and unskillful, which I've always liked that formulation. But there's a good saying about unskillful emotions or negativity, or anger in particular. It's like holding a hot coal in your hand and expecting it to burn somebody else, right? I'm telling you, I'll put the science of meditation that's got 2,500 years behind it against any of this new age so-called science. Like, anybody listening to this that hasn't tried meditation, I really, really want you to try it. Try it for 10 days because it is so powerful and so profound. And I think that if everybody in the world started meditating for 5 minutes a day, the world would be unrecognizably better.